So we had some rain here earlier in Indianapolis. It's turning into quite a lovely evening. The Gonzaga-Bulldogs still playing the waiting game. Got to wait all the way till Sunday to get their next game in the Sweet 16. Now, they made it to the Sweet 16 6 straight tournaments, which is impressive. It's the longest streak in the nation. It's more impressive when you think about if you filled out a bracket this year, it's probably garbage because it's nothing but upsets. But this isn't just unique to this year. We've been seeing it get more and more upsets as the years go along. Mark Few, he's not surprised this is happening and doesn't think anybody else should be either.
I mean, well, first of all, I think this happens every year, and it's like Lucy pulling the football on you people that aren't in our profession. But there are a lot of good teams out there, okay? And when you play them on a bigger stage and it's just one game, it's not a 7-game series, anything can happen. And there's a lot of great coaches out there.
That makes it more impressive. Gonzaga has avoided the upset, trying to do that once again coming up Sunday against the 5th-seeded Creighton Blue Jays. That tips off at 11:10 a.m. Sunday morning at Hinkle Fieldhouse, the home of the Butler Bulldogs. Unfortunately, we lost another team last night as the Gonzaga women had their first game in the NCAA tournament. Things couldn't have started better. They were out to a double-digit lead in the first quarter, but a 13-0 run in the second quarter by Belmont got them momentum that Gonzaga couldn't stop. They were up 9 after 3. The Zags pulled within 2, but couldn't close it out. So an amazing regular season comes to an end before anybody wanted it to. The Zags come home after game 1. Well, we've got some really big Spokane connections in the sports world with big things. Mark Rippon, a Super Bowl MVP. Ryan Sandberg in the Hall of Fame. John Stockton, one of the 50 greatest basketball players of all time. But there's a guy from Spokane that probably had the best single day in sports history, and it happened right here in Indianapolis.
Checkered flag is out, and tom-sneva at long last has won the Indianapolis 500.
Tom-sneva, our 1983 winner, the first driver to go over 200 miles an hour at the Indianapolis-Motor-Speedway, first driver to go over 210 miles an hour at the Speedway. It's one of those iconic figures for us, and we love Tom. Started out teaching in Washington, doing his own driving out there, and then he brought all that talent to the Indianapolis-Motor-Speedway. So there's a huge connection to the folks in Spokane and Washington through Tom-sneva.
When the Tournament Welcome Committee offered us an opportunity to drive on the same track tom-sneva won the Indy 500 on, yeah, you better believe we pushed the gas on that one.
Same thing, slow down for turn 3.
Well, honestly, it's my favorite part of the job is letting people come out and experience the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
While we flirted with the century mark today, certainly going fast enough to get in a whole lot of trouble on I-90, no track record was broken. But driving at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, once in a lifetime.
There's nothing like getting a chance to get a car out on the track where our Indy 500 competitors run and where our NASCAR folks run. So anytime I can give a tour and let people experience a little bit, I appreciate that.
Want to again thank the people of Indianapolis and the Welcome Committee for allowing the media to come out and do something like that. Sometimes this job really pays off. You know, we've got a long time to wait for Gonzaga to play in their next game. They're in a bubble. They're stuck in hotel rooms. Fortunately for us, we got people taking care of us and letting us do things that are just absolutely incredible. So we'll have a lot more of the Zags all week long, and who knows where we end up tomorrow.